Come on and do it. Cha 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 cha.
Well, that took a while. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Yeah, it's a bit quiet now, but I'll pick up a bit later. So, yeah, just started a bit later today because I've had things going on. But, well, we're still here, aren't we? Hmm. Although, starting at this time is probably one of my least favorite things to do because I get lesser stream time and I get to be around for a shorter time as I usually do. Ideally, I would have loved to start at 9, but I've placed, because as I can't move my things around, I decided to start a bit later. Fully awake, but still, am I fully awake though? I doubt because, well, let's just say there are some parts of the day when, the better part of the day when I was just half asleep and I was just trying to stay awake and function, especially now that I just got back. But uh, I'm just trying to settle down as always. Yeah, for some reason, starting at 11:30. Mm, for whatever reason, starting at 11:30 seems to be jank hours for me because it feels neither here nor there. Usually, I prefer to start at 9, and on some days, start at 10. 10 is still all right, but then 11 is pushing it. But just like how sometimes you can't really the circumstances are like that, and you can't really move the time around. So 11:30 it is. Even though, yeah, even though it may be a shorter stream time, but at least we're still around, aren't we? Hmm. So yeah, I'm just gonna settle down. How long was it since we last played Mega Man? Uh, I don't know, maybe about 2 or 3 weeks ago. And I can hardly remember where we stopped, but well, we'll work it out when we get to it. And I'll be cutting the just chatting section just a bit shorter so that we can get to the game a bit quicker. So yeah, tomorrow, I'm not sure, maybe tomorrow I'm gonna change the schedule as well. Yeah, I just realized, I've got a longer stream time tomorrow. I may just want to bring Silent Hill F in instead of 古剑 3. 古剑 3, probably gonna leave it for Thursday. And Friday is another day where I'm gonna start a bit later. So yeah, I think Friday is. Yeah, I think I'm gonna. Yeah, maybe I'll move 古剑 3 to Friday, possibly. 古剑 3. I might have to change some of my schedule plans this week because um of the circumstances. Well, who knows? I'll look into it once the stream is over. But right now we're just gonna make do with what we have at the moment, isn't it? So yeah, Silent Hill F. I thought it was gonna be the end already, but there's still the house to explore, and the house is turned into another world's labyrinth. 古剑 3, there is. I think there's still a long way to go, and we're trying to find a cure for the dreamers because the more they dream, and the more the demons will use their dreams to come through into the mortal worlds with their dreams. And Mega Man, I'm not sure when was the last time I stopped. Wait, I do remember the last boss we've beaten because we've beaten. Um, who do we beat? We've defeated Iceman the last time, and there's also. Wait, would you. Okay, apart from Iceman, uh maybe there's also Stone Man that we've also taken care of. Stone Man and Fireman, both of these still show up as recurring bosses. But, after beating them once, it's just enough. It's just about enough. The next time they show up, just gonna use the Super Buster, just the Max Buster, just to clear them out of the way. Hmm. Say it's been a pretty long day. I won't say it's really that remarkable, but it feels like, well, yeah, I know. It feels like a long day because things were stretching. Things felt as if they were stretching more than they should. And then when you realize it, it feels, what should feel like an hour feels like 2 hours. And then what should feel like a normal day feels like, it's 2 days crammed into one. No, not 2 days crammed into one day. Yeah, I mean, if I were to put it that way, because 1 hour feels like 2 hours, and then just a normal day, it may just be a normal day, but at the same time, it feels like 2 days being crammed into one day because of how things were stretching. And the past few days, it's the same thing all over again. I don't think I've been sleeping that properly. So, yeah, I should be okay on stream. But when it comes to, but if I've got a feeling after I end stream, well, that's a different story because I'd be collapsing in bed instead. I'd be collapsing in bed and I'd probably be unconscious for, well, as long as I'll be until I wake up, I suppose. Mm. It, I think it was raining earlier, wasn't it? It was raining. It was drizzling, and then it was drizzling, but it wasn't raining that hard. So there's a bit of heat. There was a bit of heat, and yeah, I think if there's heat, it's gonna be one of the reasons why the day feels much longer than it should be as well. And what else is there? Yeah, I'm trying to recall sometimes when you're in it, it's really hectic, and then you're just going through the motions. But once you're out of it, you struggle to recall what's happened in between because of how because you've kind of disconnected in the moment, and now when you try to remember uh what's went on in between, you can't really remember. Hello, Bunny. Welcome in. Thank you for claiming your daily cultivation task and your daily snacks. Stir-fried pork blood. Enjoy the pork blood. I haven't had that in a long time, because how pork blood is made over here. You've got chunks of it, and then you stir fry it along with spring onions, ginger, and some kinds of vegetables in it, and then you get, well, a nice serving of pork blood with light vegetables in it. And you've gotten the role of DPS today, taking care of all the cosmic horrors right in the forest, isn't it? Hey, thank you for maintaining order in the mortal world. So yeah, I was just trying to remember what went on today. If you're in it, you'll be doing everything all together at once, and when you're out of it, well, when you're out of it, you won't be able to remember what's happened in between. Because I think I've kind of disconnected all throughout. Not much, really. But, well, the rest of it is just behind me at the moment. Ah, the rest of it, just behind me, just behind me at the moment. When was the last time I had pork blood anyway? Can't remember. But if it's not pork blood, right? There's also, okay, what other things do we have here? There's also tripe, which I've not had in a long time as well. There's the one place which sells tripe. It's all it's let's see, cow intestines and a few other things on the inside tripe. And one of the places they've got a different version of the vinegar's pork. Usually, most of the shops would sell a sweet version of vinegared pork, but this shop in particular sells a saltier version of vinegared pork. I'd say I'm not really that used to it, but I'm more accustomed to vinegared pork that's a bit sour, a bit tart in flavor, along with the sweetness. Some places, well, they do have vinegared pork too, but the vinegared pork can be a bit too sweet, and there's no more sour, and then the tart flavor in the pork is gone, all in favor for the sweetness. There needs to be balance. I usually prefer the pork to be, yeah, there's got to be some sweetness in it, but there's also got to be the sour, the slight sour flavor to balance up the sweetness. Another place that's I haven't been to that place in a long time, and I've already forgotten the name of that place. I've also not had. What else have I not eaten in a long time? Uh, I've also I've also not. Yeah, I can't think of anything I've not eaten in a long time, except maybe a Turkish breakfast. The last time I had it, I think it was somewhere in. Was it somewhere last year? I can't even remember when it's the last time I had a full Turkish breakfast anymore. We went there almost in the afternoon, but thankfully the shop still just Turkish breakfast sets in the afternoon. It was a serving of olives and a serving of bread, and then you've got pastries on the side. One dollop of chocolate sauce, another dollop of cherry jam, and some cheese on the side, as well as some cheese on the side, as well as ah some cheese on the side, as well as I mean, usually if you, I mean, normally if you had it in Turkey, there's gonna be fresh fruit on the side as well. But we don't. I don't think we've got fresh fruit on the side this time. And then the last time we went there, we also got ourselves one serving of Iskandar, and Iskandar is something like uh, it's a flat bread with meat on top. It's almost like a pizza. It's very similar to thin crust pizza. Iskandar, bur. Do we have börek? The last time it was a pastry, I believe, with fillings in it, with meat fillings, and it's just that the last time we've been to Turkish store, we didn't get a chance to we didn't get the chance to order ourselves a set of ayran while we're at it. It's supposed to be yogurt drink that's also salty, but I've always preferred, it's yeah, from what I understand, right, it's much like sweet lassi, but it's just salty. We do have different types of lassi as well, sweet lassi, salty lassi, and if you prefer something with a mint flavor or maybe something with with a fruitier take on it, there's also mango lassi and banana lassi, which if I were to oversimplify it, it's just a normal milkshake with, yeah, mango sweet lassi is just a normal milkshake with with maybe some fruits blended in it, and the more common ones are just mango lassi and banana lassi. There's also, the place where I'm at earlier, there's also an Indonesian shop, but, I was at a mall earlier, and there's also this Indonesian shop that I've always wanted to visit, but the only thing deterring me from visiting that shop is the prices. There's also an Indonesian stall set outside the mall, but I never dared to order anything from the shops outside the mall because whenever I walk past those shops, I'm bound to see some flies just swarming around the food, and I wouldn't dare take the risk because I'd probably have diarrhea if I took it. That's why, yeah, I know I may be saving a few bucks. I'm just saying, I may be saving. Well, I may be saving a few more bucks just on the day itself when I get, if I do decide to get it, but then at the cost of my health. You know, uh, imagine, buying something from the shops and then once you eat it, you discover there's fly eggs in it, and you're gonna go into the hospital for a very long time. That's exactly what's happened at one of the events that we've organized back in a university some years ago. We ordered um, a set of fried rice. Fried rice is one of those things we ordered fried rice, and then there's also biryani and something called nasi Arab. It's just I believe it's just a local style fried rice, but then it's made more like an Arabic style rice. We do have some Arabic restaurants here as well. The food's always good. There's some spices that you can have in the food. The only minus point is maybe you'd come out of the restaurant feeling rather thirsty because um because the way the food is prepared, right, it's mostly dry with minimal moisture. The bread is also dry, and then the only drink that you probably have at the table is just your Vimto or something of the sort sitting on the table, isn't it? So yeah, I don't. Yeah, I mean, if you're feeling thirsty in a Middle Eastern restaurant because the food is a bit drier, then sure you can go order another Vimto. A Vimto is some kind of a syrup with, I'm not sure how to describe it. There's a very subtle similarity to the cough mixture that we drink, but then the taste in it is not so overwhelming that it feels like a cough mixture. But then it's just uh, the slight, there's a slight smell of medicine in there that makes it feel like a cough mixture. There's the one shop that we've been to before, well, before 2020. That's when shines hit the fan, and then things didn't go back to normal anymore. And yeah, what else do we have? So yeah, yeah, there is the one shop that we've always been to. I've even brought some of my friends there. It's replaced with another Middle Eastern shop. It's with another Middle Eastern shop already, and I've not been back for a long time because unless if I'm in the area or unless if someone wants to go there, I can't be arsed to go there myself. I used to be working in the area, but since I'm not working in the area anymore, well, I'm just trying to minimize my transportation spending. But yeah, it was a good experience. We've got a very affordable lunch set, uh, with all sorts of Middle Eastern food on it. I remember we get some falafel on it, falafel with the rice. There's falafel. What else do we have? There's falafel. There is. I can't remember what else we have there. It's just. Um. It's just the usual chicken with rice set, maybe lamb with rice set, and then on the side you've got some falafels, and maybe if you're lucky enough, the restaurant has a serving of kunefe for you. So we'd usually eat at this restaurant before we went to the bookstore. And I think it was once only. We usually eat at this restaurant before going to the bookstore. And well, those are fun times. Right before 2020 when shite hit the fan. So yeah, yeah, I don't think I go to that area that much anymore unless if there's something particular I want to get there. Unless if there's a book fair over there. Unless if there is an anime event in the area. Uh, unless if there is a book fair like in the earlier parts of the year. Unless if there is an anime event. Unless if I've ordered something that I need to collect. Usually I just order BL because there is the one book shop in the area that sells BL, Japanese books, Chinese books. Yeah, it's a pretty international bookshop in that area. Unless if any one of these things happen, or unless if I've decided to take a class right in that area. There's that one class that I've been eyeing in the area, but I haven't had the opportunity to go into that area to take the classes because the timing doesn't match, and the timing doesn't match, and I don't have that particular instrument to join that particular music class. And one of the things that that I looked forward to join is an instrumental class called guqin. It's an ancient, it's a classical Chinese instrument with seven strings on it that you'd see in some period dramas. And more often than not, the actors will butcher. Uh, the actors will probably butcher the way they play the guqin. Yeah, maybe I'll show it to you one day if I do decide to get to it. Yeah, guqin. Oh, but I kind of wish I had enough money to join in any music classes that I like. And there's also calligraphy class. There are so many things out there to learn, so many books to read, so many other restaurants to sample, and then you know there are many things that you kind of wish you want to do that you want to do with your friends, but limited resources, limited time, limited brain cells, and so you just can't and so you just can't find the time at all sometimes, even if you do want to. But just last week, thankfully, I found the time to go out with one of my older classmates from university that I didn't get the opportunity to speak too much. But we went out, we sat down, and once we sat down, 4 hours has passed. 4 hours has passed, and we managed to catch up. Yeah. Although it would have been nice if we've had more of a chance to speak in university, but I feel as if during our university days we didn't have a lot of opportunities to talk to each other because we're in different groups. We're in our own little bubble more often than not in a university for the vast majority of time. I was keeping to myself. I talked to a few other classmates, and apart from a few classmates that I usually talk to, there is, and I keep to myself. Probably read my own books in the library. Although the library wasn't that comfortable, but they do have some settees in the library which you can sleep on and no one would say anything. They had a settee in the library where you can sleep on when between classes if you felt like it, or on a table. It wasn't really comfortable sleeping on the settees in the library, or maybe sleeping on the desk wasn't that comfortable too. But well, you'll just get what you can now, isn't it? The only other option is to sleep in a stairwell, but you risk, uh, yeah, you risk breathing, and back then, right? You risk inhaling in cigarette smoke if you were to sleep in a stairwell. Yeah, consider I've also thought maybe if I went to sleep in a stairwell, maybe it should be more comfortable than the chairs and the desks in the library, isn't it? But no, there's got to be some cigarette smoke in the stairways, as far as I remember. It's been noisy, and the stairwells were hot, unless the windows were open. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind sometimes. I really don't mind the heat myself because it can be quite peaceful in the stairwells until someone comes in and decides to start smoking in the stairwells. Yeah, so yeah, I think we'll be keeping the just chatting sections a bit shorter. I'm gonna start the game soon. Hmm. Eh. All right then. Yeah, the just chatting section's a bit shorter, and we'll just dive into the game as soon right now. Hmm. I just hope I get the titles right. Yeah, I always spell this wrong. For some reason I can never get this title correct, but well, no matter. Yeah, that should be correct now. So yeah, we haven't gotten to this game for a long time already, so it's time to get back in, and I hope my controller can hold all throughout. So yeah, right then, there goes. Uh, just need to change screens. Alright, that should do it. I hope the sound is alright. Everything else is alright. You can hear me, you can hear the game too. And I just hope the game's not too loud. It's alright for me.
All right, let's go.
Okay, here we go. Alright, here we go. When was the last time I started? Let's answer Mail's Mail. Very creative naming. Very creative sense of naming, I suppose, because you've named your daughter after. Yep. Because you've named your daughter after. What's the word for it? You named your daughter after an electronic. After an electronic letter system. And also, your daughter. You named your daughter after the noun of the opposite gender. Let's answer Mail's Mail first. No, I didn't mean to do. I didn't mean to do that. Yep. I think I might be less. I think I might be more sleepier than I thought. Well. I think I might be slightly sleepier than I thought because I can't function properly. Hey, anyways, I might just trade that in for stuff. Oh, there's a pigeon outside. There's a pigeon. Anyone wants a pigeon for dinner? Okay, since you want me to answer them. Yai's birthday's coming up. Wanna come with me to buy presents? Meet in front of the Metro Line station. Okay. Right back to me. Let's answer Mail's Mail. Raise. I think I need a better charge attack. So. There is no HP increase. I think we've got to find that in the dungeons. Once we get to it. If you check in here... I thought you've answered Mail's mail already the last time. Didn't we answer? And Megaman is still nagging us to answer Mail's mail. Why does your father even have to work on Sundays? Mommy needs her fun too. I guess he can't help it, but it would be nice to see him. Because... this is Japan, I suppose. You've got to work even on Sundays. And then whenever your boss asks you to, even more so when you're a scientist, dealing with cyber security, which involves the entire global network. Oh. That's also not what I meant to do. That's also not what I meant to do, but anyways. Will I encounter more enemies in here? I don't think I will. Oh yeah. Just when I was about to say... Just when I was about to get happy that there are no enemies in here. Yep, check out. Take me out. Metroline Station. I thought you've written back the mail already, now that I think of it. You've got mail from the mail. You've got mail from mail. Freud. Thanks for the help, I thought this might aid you. You know about the official net battlers, right? Well, in order to share the tricks of trade, they're using an ML mailing list to spread information. ML, as in mailing list, not the mail lead. Shame. I thought there's a mail lead that we could follow. ML to spread information. I know it's not allowed, but I talked to your friend. He got you on the list, so you should get the mail too. It's useful for info about battle chips, viruses, and advances. Open today. So I guess we'll just meet in front of the metro line then. Is that where we're supposed to be? Where are you going, Lan? Be sure to take care of your teeth, boy. I mean, we always do. First thing to do in the morning, brush it. The last thing of the day to do before you go to sleep, brush it. Always brush it. Oh dear. There are even more trees here. We love trees. Oh dear, the pollen's getting to me. Is it the shrubs or the trees? There's a whole row of clitorial bushes. And I can't decide which one's better. Then again, they're all similar, so... well, there's nothing to choose here, really. Oh! I'm going shopping in Denton, so are we. So are we. So if we get the rich girlie a gift, she treats us to lunch in return, right? Okay, how were we supposed to answer Mail's mail again? How do we answer Mail's mail? How? Nasıl yani? Nasıl? Oh, hello, rich girlie. I'm collecting antiques. They're just so fashionable. But I guess you wouldn't understand that. Oh boy. Try me, girlie. But at the same time, maybe she's right. because we're broke, unlike her. While we're thinking of how to save money, she's thinking of the next antique to have. But to a certain extent, right? The only other thing that we're thinking of every other day is, oh, running water coming from inside. I heard that Mail's parents go overseas a lot for work. I bet she gets lonely all alone in a big house. What should I help keep her company? No, because I don't want to be nagged. No, because the last thing I want to be... On a Sunday, I want to be peaceful, but she's decided to drag me shopping with her instead. You don't have a power-up to use. Key item. I'll go shopping with you. Metro line station. Okay, I think we'll just take the train down. In front of the metro line station, so, let's get a ticket. Alright, let's just try it out, shall we? Let's just try this out, shall we? There should... Oh. Well, that's the first time I'm here, actually. Fun stuff. Fun... Now print. Now print. Can I just run across, though? There's a lot of cars in Downton. This is Central Density. So does it mean that everyone in this town is dense? Somewhat dense. To get to any other... pet. I thought you've answered Mail's mail already, but why isn't she spawning? Sato. And that's a new Switch, I guess. Although it looks very different from the Switch that we have now. It's very different from the Switch we have. No complaints though. Oh. This is the most popular part of town for young people. So I guess this must be Shibuya or Akihabara. Oh. My name is Miyu. Welcome to my store. All of the antiques here are spirits. Can you feel them? I can feel the bright burning of the spirit contained in your navi. I mean, we've got nothing to do anyway, so, sure, I guess? Skullman. Okay, she's... Ice. Oh, they're 600, okay. It's the first time I'm fighting this boss, so I'm just gonna go in... I'll just be a bit more sporting about it, just because it's the first time I'm fighting this boss. Oh! Ooh, I need a recovery chips. ASAP. Oh! Please give me a recovery chip. Anything will do. 100. And I'll try to survive then. I'm not sure how long I'll survive, but... Oh no! Yep. Oh no! Remember, your body is but a shell. Is she... You know, to a certain extent, she sounds like a lady from Death Becomes Her. You know, the one that sells immortal potions. You must take good care of your body. You must take good care of your body. I wasted. I squandered my battle card. It's alright. I don't think I was ready for this one anyway, so... So yeah, blow me away. Just do it. Blow me away. Remember, your body is but a shell. $600. Okay, the first one will be this one. If I can push this guy somewhere back. If I can push the guy back, then it's probably a good thing. But I'll just wait for the next steel to come up so that I can sort of corner the guy. Okay, 50 isn't... Okay, 50 isn't a lot. 90 damage, okay. Well... Okay, let's have another go. Okay, that's Number Man, that's Fireman 100. That's F. Well, press F to pay respects. I think that's quite an okay opening gambit. 100. That's already... Yeah, that's already one part of the battle gone. 60... 90, 60... Wait. Yeah, maybe one bar of invisibility. It's going down quite steadily, and I'm waiting for... I'll just use Number Man. Two. Only 20, which is... Yeah, it's not really that impressive, but it's better than nothing. Escape. Can we escape though? Nah. Okay, I'll take this one for now. Save the 120 for later. I think we're halfway through the battle already, aren't we? Yeah, it's end. Turns out we need 120 much earlier than we expected. Oh. Yep, I probably need this. I'm just trying to keep myself 70. Oh! We got so close, though. We got so close. Okay, maybe third time's the charm. Fire tower and... Hey, that's one chunk off, so... That's one chunk of health gone. $60. Do I want that? Ah, might as well. That's already half the battle gone. RNG really isn't favoring me today. For whatever odd reason. RNG seems to be against me. $350, and that's... Yeah, even though it's not... Yeah, it's not really that substantial, but... $80. I'll take the wood tower later. I mean, there are lots of good cards, but they're coming at the worst possible time. It's still coming at the worst possible time. Ooh. Aye. Well, at least we're halfway through. So sorry we're not open for business yet. Ooh. Ouch. Oh. Okay, so that was a close range attack with... So, it's equivalent to... I mean, if you want to count it that way, it's equivalent to... We've taken, I think, about 3 hits already. It's equivalent to about 5 masks in Hollow Knight. Can't believe we're needing this. We're needing that this early. Okay. All you need is 100 plus. When you're not feeling it, 100 plus can always help. Yeah, I'll take that. Because why not? I'll take that. If I take another hit, I'd probably die. I might replace Numberman with another chip later. Because it feels as if the damage is minimal. Aye. Let's have another go. We have all the time in the world. Oh. Okay, now that's what I'm talking about. That's 1/3 of the battle complete. 1/3 of the battle complete. Okay, there. Oh! Do I want this, or do I want... I think I'll take that. Okay, that's there's 2/3 of the battle complete. And, hey, this round is, I'd say, was somewhat okay. It's somewhat okay, but you can't be too careful. 80 point... Oh. Another half gone. And we're getting our health back, by the way. Okay. That's 50. Oh. That's 50, that's 80, that's... I mean, if this one lands... Yep, that one landed. Just in the right place in the right time. You've truly shown the power of your spirit. And Navi should do well in defeating the evil spirits, which surround us now. Here, take this. Mew! On the net to expand the area you can access, the spirits of a Navi and yourself shall grow together and become as one. So, is it like the Power Rangers where we... Is it like the Power Rangers where if we... both die, or maybe it's like a Transformers, you know, when you both die, you can merge it together to form a new robot. I wonder how long this line will stay if I... Yeah, I'm just gonna stay in the middle of the road because... So yeah, the line... The lines don't change as long as you stay put. That's very convenient for pedestrians. Although I've got a feeling some drivers won't be happy about it. Some drivers probably won't be happy about it. Oh. Yeah, I think I'm lost in this city. Pretty lost. This is definitely a new area that I've never been to before, but... You know, I kind of like how the floor tiles look like biscuits. Looks like some of the chocolate wafers that we have. You bite into it, it starts flaking, and it falls apart. And after a while, you bite into it and it just becomes stiff. Yeah, there really is nothing to look at. You can't even get into the malls. We're supposed to meet up with someone, and this certain someone hasn't shown up. Let's answer Mail's mail, but I thought we answered Mail's mail already. I'll go shopping with you, but we're already in the area, but... We are already in the area, but you've still not arrived yet. And here comes a classic response. I'm on the way. I'm on the way, but actually I'm still in bed. I'm on the way, but... Trust me on this. I'm on the way, trust me on this. Actually, I'm still in bed. By 10. By 10. Where to? I'm going home. I'm not waiting anymore. Newspapers collected and recycled to make more paper. Yay, we've got a fresh supply of toilet paper. If the World Wide Web starts a war, will we all die? Yeah, probably will. I'm scared. Oops, I think we just traumatized a kid by accident. It's alright, kiddo. At least, when you do fall asleep, you won't have to wake up anymore. Although, you know, I feel that the choices presented in this game probably won't affect the ending. Lots of things that Lan never uses but can't throw away. Same. Ah. Same. Lots of things that I probably don't look at, but I'd love to part with them. It's a bad habit of mine. Ever since, you know, especially, you know, when I've been talking to some of my classmates of Feng Shui, they said, you know, if you don't need it, throw it away. But the problem is, everything in this house sparks joy. I just hope I don't have to start over. That's gonna be a nightmare. Official... Denton ACDC. I've met you there already! And you're nowhere to be found. I wonder if the manhole leads... You know, it'll be so interesting if they let us access the manhole, and down the manhole we go. And in the manhole you get to meet some aliens, which are probably remnants of an ancient civilization. Several posters are up here that includes a Subway poster. Or maybe a tortilla. Or maybe a tortilla poster. Wait. Okay, let's see what... In front of the metro line station... No, where is that exactly? We are in front of the metro line station already, and yet we've not shown up. Come on, man, it can't be that far. That's probably one of the best houses in the area. You've just got a train station about, well, 15 centimeters from you, and there's a school about 30, another 15 centimeters from you. So yeah, I think you've got the plot armor in terms of living. Folder, that's a library, that's a mail. Yep, I'm definitely confused. I'll need some help with this one. This one. Yep, I'm just so confused. I don't think I'm making through it without some help. Ah. I'm not yeah, we've answered the mail already. We've gotten the mail, we've answered the mail, we've been in front of the metro line station, but... Our girlies still not showing up, even to Nagas. If I'm not mistaken... Anyways, yeah, I think I'll just head inside. If it's not the Metro Line station, if she's not spawning at the Metro Line station, then maybe the only other solution is to meet her online. Only 500 bucks. That was a lot. Early game. Now that we're just going through the motions, I'll just... Yeah, since we're just going through the motions, I'll just turn on Max Buster. And... Okay, there's one access point there. I'm pretty sure that some... There's one access point that's... lying over there. And... why not? It's like bringing a turret gun into a battle with knives. But sometimes it's all about the satisfaction of just being able to bulldoze through without much care in the world. This one... Yeah, there's the merchant. There's the merchant. That's not the access point, but yep, that's... I think I'll just head to the merchant first. There's the merchant. Funnily enough, in some timeline as advanced as this, there's still no GPS to bring us around. In a way, we're kind of left to feel in the dark, without much help. Hey. Wanna see my new wares? Yeah, why not? Why not? We've got time to spare anyways. So yeah, sure, we'll look at your new wares. Oh. Okay, this one has got to lead to... I mean, it's only 80, isn't it? Not that much. It's only 80. Not that much. But yep, that's all the involuntary farming. If I'm not mistaken, right, this has got to be someone's... Okay, it's an access point that we haven't yet opened. So yeah, it's an access point that we haven't yet opened. We'll just look somewhere else for now. Yeah, just keep moving, and... Since we can't open this one... yet... I think Mail's access point's got to be somewhere in here. Come on, open mouth, bullet breakfast for you. Bullet breakfast. Yes, and I'm still confused. I'm still very confused. Okay, up. Wait, are we running in circles? Yeah, I feel like for some reason we're running in circles. There is... Ooh, okay, lots of traffic today. Lots of traffic and lots of involuntary farming. Yep, that must be Miu's area. Oh. Yeah, I think the further we go... Free money? Okay. The further we go, the further... It's just that the further we go, the more we stray from the main story. Oops, sorry. Pardon me. The further we go, the more we stray from the main story. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, hello, Spectre. Welcome in. Thank you for claiming your daily cultivation tasks and your daily snacks. How's your day been? Are you having a good time zone? Yeah, it starts a bit later. Ah, that's more like it. Oh, you brought an answer. Hope you're having a good time zone. Today is gonna be a shorter stream because it started a bit later due to circumstances, and well, it's not starting at this time is really sometimes I can't help it, but then you'll just take whatever you can have, isn't it? Oh, you brought the answer. Gave Roll the response. I'll take this to mail. See you later. And now, yeah, I think I'll just... I'm just popping in before I sleep since it's 1 a.m. Oh, it's 1 a.m. Ah. I mean, it's almost 1 a.m. for me too. It's actually, I don't know, just a few more minutes before 1 a.m. So yeah. Feels like we're in the same time zone now, aren't we? I just learned, because once I started streaming, I learned that Malaysia has got the same time zone as China and the Philippines. And Thailand is 1 hour behind Malaysia. Who else? I think Vietnam's about 2 hours. I think Vietnam's about 2 hours behind Malaysia or something. And where else do we have? Singapore, yeah. Basically Singapore, Malaysia, and Philippines share the same time zone. Indonesia, I think, is also 1 hour behind Malaysia. So yeah, you get to start a bit earlier. If you travel to Indonesia, you get the 1 hour back. Okay, what other areas are there? Yeah, that's pretty much what I can remember. And then I remember... And then I had to remember a few time zones from the US and the European zones as well. Because... I think I'll just get out. Okay, now what? We'll be in trouble for a later game. Well, it's alright. She's late for 1 hour already, and she expects us to be there early. That's just not fair now, isn't it? She's already late. Meet her outside, not in the station. Sorry! You're late! Sorry, don't look so mad. Look, you wanted us to be early. We were early enough. We went down to the government complex. We went down to town already. We even did the shopping. And then you're here 2 hours late. 2 hours late. You mean like you are every time I'm late? Bygones! Oh, Lan. I had to bring something to my grandma's. It started already, isn't it? Sorry, Mike, you can go ahead to Denton. What? Well, do I have to wait for you then? Sorry, I'll make it up to you later. And wait for mail. You've got mail. Is it because mail gets us, or do we have an email? Water virus. Greetings. Can a density rep tell us about the waterworks virus? Is it a hunter virus? World Wide Web's viruses are getting worse, so be on your guard. I mean, how intimidating can this virus be? This is a virus that can get thirsty. How intimidating is a virus can become... This virus can get thirsty, so how intimidating can it be? Even more. It's mail from mail! Maybe where to meet? I'm free now, so I'll take the bus to Denton Block 1. Oh yeah, do you know Yai has been collecting antiques lately? I was wondering if you could look for a place to buy some. Sorry to ask so much, Lan. Here, I got this for you. Roll 2. See you later! I mean, you know us, right? Why did you give... Why did you give us a picture of a lady? You want a picture of a beautiful man instead? This feels like it's taking forever. Yeah, this definitely feels like it's taking forever. That's the metro station. Now that we're right across... Are we back at the metro station already? I think we should be back at the metro station already. Oh, yeah. Yep, there's no way we've forgotten our way to that antique shop. Oh dear, there's so much mail. Mail, oh mail. Oh, virus. This is George. The Waterworks incident uses Net Navy with ice attacks. I found out that ice power is aqua-based. And there was a civilian Net Navy on the work server, and elementary school students. He's kind of wannabe hero. Well, he's openly gossiping about it. He's openly gossiping about it, so I'll take that as a sign that he's interested. Maybe. Probably Cat got his tongue? Yeah, but I'll take it as a sign that he's interested because he's openly gossiping about us. Oh. You know, you can almost read the signs. You can almost read the sign, the writing on the sign. The only words I can vaguely make out from the scrolls here is Nihon something something. The rest, don't know what. I'm not sure what it says. I'm sorry, I'm not open for business yet. Well, we're here 2 hours ago, and you're still not open for business. Let's head back to meet Mail. I'm going to have to beat her another time. Okay, just head. Head into Denton. Yeah, now I'm not even sure where I'm headed. Fast food. Well, as if it can't be more obvious. So how fast is the food? Will the food cause us to fast? Will the food cause us to fast, I wonder? Or are we fasting when we see the food? Because the food is just at low quality. Okay, we're still right in this area. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna rely on intuition until I find the area that I'm supposed to go to. I'm still lost. Denton Block 3. Denton Block 3. Denton... Wait. Okay, that's the metro line. And this one is supposed to be... Let me guess. This one's supposed to be... Wait, there's not even a sign here, okay. Now showing the ultimate horror. Attack of the Killer Pets. How scary can that be? I mean, it's not really the curse or the ring. In this universe, I think the scariest possible horror movie that they can show here is The Grudge. Or as we call it in Asia, Ju-on. Attack of the Killer Pets. So, it's supposed to be... Is it supposed to be the pets doing a slasher horror? Or something of the sort. Yeah, but the thing is, I think the scariest horror movie that they can come up with in this universe has got to be Ju-on the Curse. You know, imagine your Pat's Navy becoming cursed. And then, instead of your usual Pat's Navy, something with long hair just crawls out of your Pat's Navy. So yeah, I think that's more relevant. Rom Cruise stars in Upgrade Impossible 3. Rom Cruise. Is that the Walmart version of Tom Cruise? Yeah, that must be it. Rom Cruise. Mel isn't here yet, is she? What could it be this time? Does the traffic light look odd to you two? Ah, it's green both ways. Oh, watch out! It's just an accident, don't worry, or as I think Master Ube would say, there are no accidents. Help! Somebody help! You've got mail. It's from the World Wide Web. It might contain a virus, you know. Accidents? It seems that the Denton auto-drive system has malfunctioned. But we at World Wide Web have created a program to solve the problem. Just install in your car computer and it will run like new. It's a little pricey at 1 million zennies, but it's worth it. On sale at Denton Central only while supplies last. 1 million zennies, I'm willing to bet that's about 10 cycles of this game. It's only 1 million zenny. This time it's cheap. Let's hurry. 1 million. Kicking people when they're down. When they're down. I bet it's the virus bugging the traffic lights. I think so too. Let's delete the traffic virus. Denton Block 1. Ah, oh well. Well, oh well. By the end of this, they better give us a traffic light ice cream. The World Wide Web has bugged our programs. When this floor is red, pressing that switch should make the signal turn red. I'm not sure what to do. The signal remains green. Yeah, we're painting this town red. Don't tell me it's gonna be another puzzle. I think I've used all of my brain cells in the puzzles in Silent Hill yesterday. Sony Wave. Okay, it's red. No, so far it's pretty straightforward. Nothing to worry about yet. I'm just worried about what comes after because I might be using the whole lot of my brain cells just to solve this puzzle. Hey, it seems pretty straightforward so far. Yep, I'm out. I don't want to deal with you right now, so I'm out. I'm out. I mean, it's only two of you, alright then. I mean, sure, the money's not that much either, so... The money's not that much anyways, but... whatever. If I want to turn it back... Oh, that's new. So, even more pufferfish for dinner? So, yeah. The answer is always more pufferfish for dinner. The answer is always more pufferfish for dinner. Do we solve it yet? Hey, it's not that easy now, isn't it? It's not that easy. There really is no free lunch. $800. All that jogging for 800. I mean, sure, that's fair. All the jogging for 800, sure, that's fair, but... Well, we still can't escape inflation. Well... So yeah, this one must Yep. So yeah, this one must be the way down. This one is just another encounter. Okay, we went up the ramp earlier. Ay, ay, ay. How many times must I clean this place up? We're always relegated to cleaning up the place. Let's get this one done with 2. Signal still remained green. When this floor is red, pressing that switch should make the signal turn red. But I'm not sure what to do. Neither are we, but here we are. Neither are we, but here we are. You know, interestingly, owl in Japanese. I think the reason why it's blue because owl can also be blue in Japanese. And when the traffic light turns, I mean, traffic light usually got red, yellow, and green, but then it's quite possible it's because the traffic light when it turns. I think it's quite possible because when it turns blue, right? That's why the traffic lights become owl instead of the usual green. I mean, it should be green, but then they're showing us blue, so I think it's got to be something that's lost in translation. At least from Japanese to English. No thanks for the heat. No thanks for the heat. It feels a bit cold. Yeah, it feels a bit hot. We've got enough heat. Okay, this one. I mean, why not? Oh, I mean, I think I kind of forgot that far as in a straight line. That took 4 seconds of our time. Okay, that's good enough. Did it! Let's tell everyone to fix the lights real quick. Ah. It's always our job. It's always our job to clean up everyone's mess. So, who... Who... Just give me my program. I just withdrew all of my savings. No, don't. I'll fix the signals. You will? Well, I guess we'll need that program then. Well, that was easier than expected. Never mind the antiques, I want that program. They're being duped. What's that? I see, I'm leaving. In this situation, I don't think people will listen. They would have bought the program already. Sell it to me, I'll pay you double, triple. You're right, I don't even have a driver's license. You don't have a driver's license, and yet you've... I think she's probably just a rich kid. Why, you? Oh, it's you again. You're at the waterworks. You're World Wide Web operator. That's right, you meddling kid. You're the one who's meddling. You don't know the trouble I've... This time I'll break all the traffic signals for good. I'll get you good too. That's right. I've been looking at your personal files. There's nothing sadder than losing the ones we love. And I think you're gonna be real sad. Thanks for the vague posting, but... I've got a bad feeling about this. Because there's obviously a disturbance in the force. Phone for you. It's me. Oh, it's you. Help! I'm stuck in a runaway bus! Hooray! There's gonna be no more nagging. So yeah, hooray, because we're not getting nagged at anymore. Hooray, we're not getting nagged at anymore, thank you! Alright, goodbye then, enjoy the bus ride. All the lights are green and we keep speeding up! Where are you? Hold on. We just passed Denton Block 3 heading for Block 4. I'll be there ASAP, don't panic. We want to turn the lights ready to stop that bus. I know. Keep going in here. And here. You know, I wonder what's... Yeah, I wonder who's hired all the security teams in this game. You can't even regulate the traffic lights properly. Not only that, all of your systems are so easily hacked, even for the government. Yeah, who's running all of these servers? And who's leaking info? I've got so many questions about this town's security system. No, really. So many questions about this town's security system. Hello, Ami. Welcome in. Thank you for claiming your daily cultivation task and your daily snacks. Clearing up the mountains. Cha Kway Teow. Exactly! Exactly, Cha Kway Teow. How do you like it? You know, I've got a perception that... You know, at least when you were having Cha Kway Teow in KL with shrimp and Cantonese sausage, oh, that's nice. Move to Block 4. Where's Block... Delish, yeah. Where the hell is Block 4? Why isn't the GPS working? Why isn't the GPS working? Who's installed the security systems in this game is getting... Someone who's installed all of the security systems in this game, at least in this town, needs to get fired. Because it's one terrorist attack after another. And then there's also, you know, how at least in Kuala Lumpur, you've got, in KL, why did I say Kuala Lumpur? Yeah, in KL, you've got some shops selling a Penang Cha Kway Teow, but then what comes out is usually something different because you've got a foreigner working in the kitchen trying to cook the dish. But what comes out is probably something you barely recognize Penang char kway teow, but it's made. You know, that's the thing. You know, quite a lot of hawker centers. You've got they yeah. How do I? Yeah, I'm just trying to phrase this. You know, they ask someone who, you know, from what I've noticed, right, in some restaurants they ask someone who's not they ask a few foreigners in the kitchen to make local food, but then it doesn't feel like local food at all. And what comes out, yeah, I think it's because also, especially in some food courts, if you notice, you know the food is probably going to come out somewhat different and somewhat weirder when you've got anyone that's not Malaysian cooking the food. That's why, yeah, that's also one of the reasons why I don't visit food courts if I want to char kway teow anymore. No hate to anyone who's... Yeah, before this one gets taken out of context, I'm just saying no hate to anyone who's working hard to earn a living, but... You know when you're just in the mood for char kway teow and then what comes out is something much more different? Well, that's when the disappointment comes in. When you ask... I mean, what do you expect when you ask someone who doesn't know how to cook char kway teow to make char kway teow? Surely you're gonna get something different from the original, isn't it? But that... You know, the last time I've been to Penang... Oh, we can jack into the signal. We need to get to block... Where the hell is block 4? Where is block 4? Help me with block 4. Where the hell is block 4? And you know, there was once when we ordered a char kway teow, and then what came out was completely burnt. Where is block 4? And then what came out was completely burned. So we didn't have a good time with our meals. Not this. We need to head to block 4. So where exactly is block 4? Hey, did we softlock ourselves in this game? That's what I'm wondering. We need to head to block 4. Okay, block 4 then. So, if nowhere's the right way, how are we supposed to head to block 4? How? It's a very large office building. Pretty sure no one's working in there anymore because everyone wants to work from home. Yep, this is really confusing. Okay. This area is definitely not it. Where did everyone go? It's like a ghost town here. I mean, there are ghosts around. That's the TLDR version. But... yeah, let's just leave it at that. So yeah, there are ghosts in this town, and everyone's scared. So they want to hide inside, and you don't need to know more. You can't jack into the signal. Run ahead of it and change the signal to red. No, not this. Yeah, I'm starting to worry that we've actually... soft-locked ourselves, and there's no way to get out. There's really no way to get out of this. Yeah, but I can feel my brain melting because every... You know, this feels like an Asian parent moment. When you do the right thing, you get scolded. When you do the wrong thing, you get scolded. And when you do nothing, you also get scolded. In that case, might as well not do anything at all and just sit tight. Because if we're gonna do, if everything is gonna be wrong anyways. If everything's gonna be wrong anyways, you might as well just stay put. Okay. I've spoken to the 3 people just now. You should be on... Cutscene. Yeah, I'm looking up a guide because I'm really confused. I'm really confused with this game. Hey, you can't even jack in here? No, where exactly is block 4 then? Game, please tell me where block 4 is. Hey, the traffic lights are not changing. The traffic lights aren't even changing. So, game, where the hell is block 4? Tell us, please. We've ran ahead 4 times already. Yeah, of course we can't jack into that signal. Genius. Genius stuff. Let's run ahead of it and change the signal to red. And there's this one lady called... and there's this one lady called Mrs. Mad. As in mad, but with 2 letter D's. So yeah, this lady has got 2 D's. That's 1 D more than the most of us. The English version of this game is driving me mad. I mean, the only thing that's keeping me from playing a Japanese version of this game is the voice acting in the Japanese version. Oh. Head to block... No, where exactly is block 4? You know, I might just save up here in case if something goes wrong. Oh, okay. I think we're doing something right finally. Yeah, we're doing something right finally. Took us long enough. Signal remains green, okay. Then turn it red. Yeah, I'll figure this puzzle out. Sooner or... Oh. Okay, we've got one grass type enemy. We've got one grass type enemy. Yeah, that does it. That does it. The puzzles in this game are really hurting my brain. $120. So, we're done with the puffer fishes. So we're having mushroom for dinner tonight. Anyone wants mushroom for dinner? Yeah, I'm not letting that one explode. Because we've got enough spores in our face already. 800 bucks. 800 bucks. It's alright, I'll figure that one out. Yeah, I'll figure this one out. One way or another. You just need to go up here. It's okay so far, but I'm worried it's probably gonna melt my brain sooner or later. Enough spores already, enough spores. Enough spores. Hey, that's one more escape. There's one more escape. Okay, this way. Well, I'll just let my paranoia take over. The signal turns red. Oh no, we're too late! I know, not giving up yet. I'll check out right away. Mail? Sorry, Charlie. Sorry, Charlie. So you miss your girlfriend yet? So you're behind it all along? Heh. You better listen up, kiddo. I forgot to mention the virus I put in the bus gas program. Which makes the gas go backwards and then it's boom time. What? I should think the virus will activate anytime now. You better stop the bus quick, hmm? Good luck! That guy really ticks me off. Let's get farther ahead of this time. So, how much further ahead do you want me to go? How much further ahead? That's one puzzle. That's another, oh well. It's alright. No one's getting harmed anyway, so we're gonna take Our own sweet time. Okay, this one must be it. Change the signal to red. Okay. Okay, easier said than done, but... Mushrooms for dinner. Lots and lots of mushrooms. Okay, even more involuntary farming. That's 200. I mean, it's not that much, but it'll add up. Unless if we go on a shopping spree. It'll probably add up unless we go on a shopping spree. Okay. Yeah, I think we're almost there. I have at it. There's even more bullet breakfast to be had. You know, I kind of want to test the steel twice. I mean, ideally, this would have worked in a boss. You know, ideally, in a boss battle, you want to corner the boss until there's only one column left for the boss to move on. So that should make your work all the more easier, especially if you want to do a physical. Especially if you want to do a physical. If you're someone who wants to get physical in this game. There are some short-range attacks that only... That is only... what's the word for it? Yeah, that's only... the distance of a box away. Should change soon. We'll make it... I hope so! Well, I hope so too. But it's alright. It's already written in the stars. So you don't need to worry. Everyone will survive. It's a DS game. Too late again? But the boss, slow down a little. Don't give up yet. So we're trying to catch the bus. Not because we're riding it. You've got mail from mail! Let's run ahead of it and change the signal to red. Okay, I'll read your mail. Okay, mail. Heard the bus is going to blow up! For real? What should I do? Just sit tight. And accept your fate. Only by accepting your fate will your fate change. I'm doing a really terrible impression of the wise master trope. Yeah, I'm doing a terrible impression of the wise master that you'd see from, you know, any movies whatsoever. The wise master that's sitting high on top, high in the mountains, trying to pass down wisdom. And sometimes the master will say something out of pocket. Ay. But you know, I think one of the movies where I kind of liked the wise master trope was Doctor Strange, the live action one. You know, for some reason, I really like seeing Tilda Swinton as the Wise Master in the temple, guiding everyone in their martial training. So yeah, I think that's the one time where I kind of like the Wise Master trope. Well, that's new. That's new. I don't think I've ever seen this enemy before. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen this enemy before. Come to think of it. Oh. So, it's an Omanite. I think Omanite. Or is it Omanite? I always pronounce the Pokemon's name as Omanite. Yeah, I think that's just an Omanite. Wait. Okay, get this... First, get this right. Okay, so there's this. You know, I really dislike how distracting the random encounters are when you're trying to figure out a puzzle. And then you lose your thought process somewhere in between and you had to start over. Yep, and that's the one annoying part of this game that feels tedious as well. Just like this one! Yeah, that's one annoying part of the game that feels a bit tedious. Okay, up. Then we get to this area. Then we get onto this path. So yeah, I think we're supposed to... First, we make it all the way here. Yeah, I don't think that's the correct way. So yeah, I think first we go up on the ramp. Okay, this one should be correct once the blue path lights up. Once the blue path lights up, it brings us to the next ramp. It brings us to the next ramp, and then it's this one. Okay, this one's the tricky part because... Yeah, it's just that this one's the tricky part because of how confusing the paths can be. Okay. As much as I like free stuff, if I come across a puzzle, I just want the puzzle to be done with. I just want the puzzles to be done with so I can go home. Yeah, I just want the puzzles to be done with, thanks. Shellfish? Shellfish, anyone? It's not really fresh, but shellfish. One shellfish and one clay pot chicken rice coming up. One shellfish and one clay pot chicken rice coming up. No complaints, right? No complaints? Yep, no complaints. The signal turns red. Just a little more. We can stop at the next light. One more to go. Or maybe we'll start the bus at the intersection. Okay. Please. Lesser random encounters, please. That's all I'm asking. Please, please. I mean, yeah, I don't mind the puffer fishes because they're cute. But please, game, don't do it too often, I'm begging you. Aqua Tower C. Ah. I mean, if I complain loud enough, the game will probably hear me, right? Ah, that's easy enough. Okay, great, let's get the next one. Okay, that's the first one. There's the second one. Okay, there's this. That's the first one, and the game's walk. Instead of making you walk in. Yeah, I know, it's a pixel game, right? Everything is in squares instead of circles. The game's making you walk in squares just because it can. Wasn't there another switch before that? We need to do them in order. Oh gosh. No shortcuts. You've got to do it this way. You've got to do it a certain way or the game won't let you progress. You've got to do it a certain way, otherwise the game won't let you progress. Okay. Just gonna clean this up real quick. I think you've just got to like it how obscure some of the references, how obscure some of the puzzles in this game are. There's no clues, no hints or anything. They just drop you in there and expect you to know it. They just drop you in there without any hints whatsoever. Yeah, I wasn't sure how I was supposed to figure out some of the Oh, okay. I am confusion. For real. I am confusion for real. Please get me out. Please get me out. We don't have time to check out. Oh, trust me, you always have the time. Trust me, you always have the time. Okay, maybe not this one. Maybe not this one. You don't need to press the switch now. I thought you wanted me to press the switch. So I'm pressing the switch. Make up your mind. Yeah, that's worth it. 2,400. That's totally worth it. I mean, I would have loved to shortcut my way through this, maybe in another time. Another time, another place. Two more to go! 2 more to go! Two more to go. Two more to go. I think the most confusing puzzle by far. Just one more. Okay, there's just one more to go. Just one more to go. I mean, we're getting money right after this, right? Ah, there's no way. I mean, after a while. After a while. You kind of wish that there's some sort of a way to opt out of the battles. I mean, there is one way. But I kind of wish they didn't have to make it this, this difficult to escape a battle. Okay, that's cleared already. That's clear. Oh. Shh. That's cleared. Ah, that's cleared. So be it. Now... we did it! The bus stopped. I'm so sorry, but it seems you're a little late. What do you mean? The gas program virus has been activated. You may have stopped the bus, but now it's going to blow. Here, ignition in 3 seconds. 2, 1. Mail? It didn't explode? Color Man, what's going on? I'm sorry, Miss Mad. This is what I mean about this game. This game's sense of naming. The one thing I'll forever complain about this game is a sense of naming. Always. Always a sense of naming. I'm sorry, Miss Mash. There was this cute little Nat Navy there. But don't worry, I'll delete her right away. See? Help! Roll, is that you? Is that you? Mail! Are you okay? I'm fine for now. But Roll's in trouble. Quick, check in Megaman! Hold on, I'm coming. That's what she said. That's what she said. Roll, where are you? Now, I'll delete you soon enough, heh. But first, I'll watch you squirm a little. Help! Help! I can, somehow I can imagine her doing the Ashley scream from the original Resident Evil. Leon! Help! And then you get annoyed enough that you shoot her because you just want her to be quiet. Hey, you get away from Roll! Delete this guy quick! So you're Color Man, huh? Let's Roll go. I'm the one you want. Sure thing. I'll just delete you first, and delete her later. Let's go. Battle routine set. Hey, I'm just gonna be... Ooh. Oh. 600 isn't that much. Oh! Oh dear, 100 points of damage. Yeah, I'll not use the recovery first. Ooh. Hey, invisibility, maybe this will work for us. Yeah, everyone's blocking the dang way. Just need to wait for the guy to come over here. Yeah, I think I need this right now. Yep, I'll just take this. Hi, Sadie. Hi, Soul. How are you doing? Thank you for coming in. Hey, how's your day been? Buongiorno. I think it's still... Wait. I kind of forgot how to say evening good evening in Italian. So yeah, let me give you a shout out. Thank you for coming in. So if you want someone who's really good at Warcraft, and someone who's really good... No, not Warcraft, sorry. Warframe, and someone who's good at Warframe and Minecraft, please go give Serioso a support. He's a dragon that always gets mistaken as a deer. Thank you for coming in. Hope your day's been well. Good time zones. Steel. Yep, if I get hit one more time. Hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate. Oh. Actually, I don't have a hydrate. Yeah, come to think of it. We've met so many enemies that use water attacks, but we don't have our hydrates. Yeah. Okay, let me go get my hydrate. So, I'll be back in a minute. Yep, I haven't hydrated in 3 hours. Yep, I took that out too soon. This battle is not going the way I expected it to. Oh, 80. Yeah, how's your Minecraft going? I was there yesterday. And how's your Warcraft... sorry, how's your Warframe going? I keep saying it as Warcraft. It still lives on. Yeah, to me... even though I haven't really played Warcraft before... Even though I haven't really played Warcraft, but... I used to know a few people who does. So yeah, just for today, even though I kind of wish it was a bit more chill, it turns out this is one of our childhood games that... it's not really chill after all. 60. Yeah, why not? I think it's because this battle is pretty high stakes. Or no. Or no. When was the last time? Okay, thankfully this is the last place I've saved. I need to speak to the person who's planned all the infrastructure in the city. Roll, where are you? I need to speak to the person who's planned all the infrastructures. Because it's only 1 week and there's already 5 cybersecurity terrorist attacks. 5. And one of those cybersecurity attacks is in a government building, of all places. That's supposed to be the safest places of all, isn't it? Now, I'll delete you soon enough. But first, I'll watch you squirm a little. Help! Help! Leon! Help! I'm doing a really terrible impression of Ashley screaming in the original Resident Evil 4, but it's fun! Get away from Roll! That cake is ours! That cake is ours! Delete this guy quick! It's a good thing our paranoia is saving us. If we didn't save there, I'm not sure how much longer it would have taken just to reach this place. Sure thing. Sure thing. I'll delete you first and delete her later. Let's go. Yeah, I kind of want to do the manic voice, but I'm not sure if that's the voice with a bit of madness in it. Execute. Hey, maybe this one. Yeah, I kind of times that wrongly. This might be one of the more annoying boss battles I face. Do I want to use that now? Yeah, I'll just keep you... The more invisibility I have, maybe the longer I'll last. Yeah, because I'm kind of feeling a bit shy today, so I'll remain invisible for slightly longer. Okay, I have that, now I have that, now I have that. Oh. Okay, that's more like it. That's more like it. Maybe you can get... Yeah. Another recovery. Oh, oh. Ooh. 40 NB. I can't really pick it now, can I? I think I'll save the recovery for later. I don't like how... things are looking. Please give me the one with the 200 damage. Yep, this one's come out. Okay, that's about 2/3 of the battle done. It's only 600 HP, so it shouldn't be... It's only 600 HP, come on. Only 600. Third... I mean, yeah, I'll take that. Oh. Balls. I mean... Sure. We love balls. But there's not enough space for it. We love balls. There's just too little space. There's too little space for balls. Yeah, I can't take another hit or I'm gonna die. If we stop the red one from moving, then... Yep, I just died. Close enough. Close enough. Aye, aye. Close enough, close enough. If we killed all bosses in 3 seconds, there won't be... It's not gonna be fun, isn't it? Yeah. I'll watch you squirm a little. Yeah, we've had this conversation about twice already. Or thrice. Maybe third time's a charm. So yeah, it's just that RNG feels kinda against us. I'll take one. RNG's not really kind to us. Peekaboo, I've come to say hello. Oh, wow. So many familiar faces. Hello, Aurora. How's our favorite otter doing? How's the stream going? What were you doing the last time? Special events. Is it still the charity stream? Good time zones to you. Hope your day's been well. I am a little spent, but I have some brain energy left. I started about 2 hours ago. It's gonna be a much shorter stream than the other days, but... Well, because I can't really move my schedule around today, and it's not really ideal for me to start this late. I always prefer to start earlier because I get to spend more time with everyone, so... But, well, you'll just take whatever you can, yeah? All the week till the 31st, streaming every day. Oh, 31st streaming every day. Hey, that's great. What charity is it for again? Aye, aye. Okay, that's more like it. So yeah, what charity is it for again? Hey. Okay, almost there. Oh. Well, this man has released his balls, which is a bit improper in public. International Otter Survival Fund. Conversation and Education and Otters. Oh! Alright. Well, that's even more reason for you Pinchilins if you want to follow Aurora then. It's really good to see someone helping preserve fauna and wildlife. So yeah, Aurora is going to be doing even more charity streams until the 31st. As she's mentioned here, if you feel like learning about otters, because otters are cute, aren't they? It doesn't matter what sort of otters they are, they're still cute. Also pretty cute when they're killing an alligator. So yeah, if you want to learn more about otters and help support the cause, yeah, go say hello to Aurora here. Thank you for coming in. Oh, I hate... I'm trying to lock in. I'm trying to lock in because I'm in a bit of a pinch. So yeah, this is a pretty old game. I think it's been out for at least about 20 years already. I never really got to play it when I was little. So I'm playing it now. It's good. Yeah, it's always good to see someone making effort in whatever ways they can. And it's... Oh! I want to avoid the balls. Look, we like balls here, but... We like balls here, but please. We like balls here, but... Please keep your balls away from us. Yep, I think we just... We just soft-locked ourselves. Okay, certainly. Enjoy your lurk. 180, okay. It's only 180. So yeah, we've got a weirdo on a yoga ball for a boss. Okay, that should do it. That should do it. Alright, that should do it. 3,000. Are you okay? Oh, how? I think so. Thanks, Mega. Sure you don't have any errors? Yep, I'm fine, really, but what about mail? You better jack out. Ah, that's what she says. That's what she said. Right. Lan! Jeez, all the trouble I go through. Now, Lan, be nice. No, Lan's right. Thank you, Lan. What's the big idea coming up close like that? Oh, Lan, you're blushing. Shush, not. Well, now let's go to get Yai's present. Come on, Lan, let's go. Now you're all happy and everything. What's going on? Hell, it's a secret. Alright then, you don't have to tell me your secrets. Keep your secrets. He sure is dense. You sure are dense. Hey, wait up! Please forgive me, sir. Fool, you failed me again. Please. Silence. No more excuses. Aww. Count Zap. Yes, Lord Wily. He's just one letter short of becoming Lord Willy. Lord Willy. I mean... If your villain's called Lord Willy, is he even scary? I mean, they're not really scary in the first place because they're kind of cartoon villains. Listen up, enough with these two-bit schemes. Let's take this town once and for all. Count Zap, I'm counting on you. Understood? I hear and I obey Lord Willy. From now on, I'll just be calling you Lord Willy, because it's more interesting that way. Many days passed since the traffic light incident, until one afternoon... Man, I'm starving. I wonder what's for dinner tonight. Huh? Elan, you just ate lunch at school. I can't just recharge once a day like you, Megaman. Okay. You can't blame Megaman. After all, he's only a clanker. He can't relate to humans completely. But then he's a clanker that everyone loves. The bomb bunch is about to start. You've got mail. It's from your dad. Have you been? I'll be seeing you today. That is, you'll be coming to see me. There's a party tonight at the government complex. The whole sentence. There's a party tonight at the government complex. So, I guess there's gonna be another cybersecurity problem at the government complex. So that makes it 2 attacks on the government complex this week. 2 cybersecurity attacks. 2. I'm inviting you and Mum to join me for dinner. Will there be... I don't know, will there be carbonara? Will there be nasi lemak? Will there be souffle, biryani, rendang ayam, marmalade rolls, Chianti? Will there be all of these at the party? Otherwise, I'm not joining. I've got high standards, you know. I've got high standards. And since you are the government complex itself, you should be able to, to afford some better snacks for us, right? Let's meet at 7 in front of the TV, in the science lab lobby. Say hi to Mum for me and let her know about tonight, Dad. Dad's never home, and finally, we're going to meet Dad. Mum doesn't have to look for Dad in the toilet bowl anymore every time she goes in. I'm just gonna look for Dad in the toilet bowl and see if he's swimming on the inside. Yeah, it's only water in here. Alright, we got to see Dad! I wanna eat like drop today. As if you were on a diet yesterday. Okay, Lan, let's go home and tell Mum. You've got mail! Dinner. Mystery OP. Mystery Op. The density. I like how this place is called Density. If this city is called Density, then there's got to be a neighborhood somewhere in there called Eureka. I'm willing to bet. If it's called Density, then there's got to be a neighborhood called Eureka somewhere in there. Oh boy, I have a love-hate relationship with this game. I really do. Has been hacked into. World Wide Web is getting bolder day by day. I heard the operator who solved the problem was an Nat battler. Hard to imagine a civilian handling such a high-level incident. So, what does it say when the average civilian is much more competent than the government officials? No, really, what does it say when civilians are much more competent? Who's this mystery operator, anyway? Well, yours truly. But we prefer to be a vigilante in the shadows, just like Spider-Man. Just like Spider-Man, we prefer to be a vigilante in the shadows because we care about our privacy. I've got something for you. Drop by the waterworks anytime. Okay. Have you been? I'll be seeing you today. That is, you'll be coming to see me. Oh. This game is making me lose my brain cells the more I get into it. Yep, this game is making me lose my brain cells bit by bit. Okay, there's that one area that I haven't been to yet. Oh, you're going to a party? I've never been to one. Well, I've got news for you, my man. Not even a friend's birthday party? Not even a simple party in school? Not even a get-together? You've never been to a party before? Not once in your life? Oh, then I've got news for you, my man. You've probably been living under a lock. A lock. I can't believe my English pronunciation is going. You've probably been living under a rock for a long time already. You don't even know what a party is. Why? Poor you. I heard that the food at the government complex is great. I mean, yes, there's sushi. Sometimes it's fresh, sometimes it isn't. I don't know, there's some carbonara in it sometimes. What else is there here? There's a carbonara and the usual microwaved mac and cheese. I'm not even sure the carbonara is fresh. Shame on you. What you say with Nash Battle? If I win, you take me along. Hell no. Hell no. Party time. Hi. 600 HP. It's a very durable scrap metal. It so happens we're fighting a piece of very durable scrap metal. Oh. Okay, I need healing ASAP. I need healing ASAP. I just need to make sure. 100. Okay. I just need to come right over here. Yep, that's... Our space is cut off. Our space is cut off. But luckily for us... Oopsie daisy. Oh! Oh, shite. Oh, shite. We just need to... That's one. And that's two. Okay, now we've got more space and, oh, well. It's staff only cheese, It's staff only cheese, I wanted to go. It's alright. We do need the money anyways, because I heard there's gonna be a special trading card shop showing up at the government complex for some reason. Yep. We'll take that. Hey, this should do it. 90, okay. Okay, that's more like it. That's more like it. Well, that's pretty much it for being reckless. Yep, that's pretty much it for being reckless. Ah, it's a good thing the attacks aren't reaching us. Okay, this one's gonna be a bit of a risky move, but... Okay. Let me go. Okay, that's something. Okay, that's something. I just need to show up right here, just right here. I got interrupted. Okay, that should get us back to about 200. Okay, we're not getting this chance that often, so... And we just squandered it by taking damage. I mean, sure. You can't see me, so you can't hit me. You can't see me, so you can't hit me, okay. Third time's the charm. If we don't win this one. If we don't win this one this time, there's always the third time. I'll just stay put here. For as long as I can. Wait a sec. Hey, mate. Oh. Well, at least that saved us from dying. Okay, at least it saved us from dying. Okay. Okay, I think we're doing quite well. But it's not some... Yeah, we were doing quite well until we got trapped there. 600 HP, all things considered, not that much. Okay, as long as we corner him. Same tactics. Same tactics. Yeah, we'll take this one then. Same tactics as long as we... I just need the wild card. As long as you take the wild card. Maybe this one? Yeah, maybe this one. Okay, that's more like it. We're trading damage for damage. Well, I'm not really optimistic about this round, but... I'm really optimistic. I'm not really optimistic about this round. I might die. And this time maybe let's make it 4 times the charm. 4th. Yeah, don't you just like it when you're trying to charge up and then one punch in the face? That one punch in the face has cost me the battle. Yeah, that's the wild card I'm looking for. So yeah, that's already 1/3 of the battle settled. Just be patient. Just be patient with this one. Oh! I don't think I won that one. I mean, yeah, might as well. We still have more than half of our health left, so... Back to full health. I mean, okay. Yeah, I squanders that one. I squandered that one as long as we can push him all the way back. Yeah, I'll just take what I can. So this one... I'm hoping I get a 6. Please, give me a 6. Oh, yes. The one-time RNG has come in. I didn't mean to get punched. And I got punched twice. Please come here. Please come here. Oop. I'm just biting. Ah, shit. Yeah, I'm really not confident about this. It's not only 1 HP this time, it's 40 HP in a dream, but it still feels like 1 HP because 1 hit. Yeah, invisibility, why not? Invisibility. invisibility, because why not? Oh. Okay, that one came in a clutch. 120. 120, sometimes I just need to remember not to stay in place. Yeah, I think I'm... Oh, another one. Another one. Just need you to come here. Yeah. Well, unfortunately for you, you just activated my parry. I really wanted to go to that party. Then, find your own party, maybe. Find your own party. Let's hurry home and tell Mum. And let me guess, after that, it's gonna be another virus attack, isn't it? My mom just invited us to a party. How wonderful! How sweet of him to think of his family at such a busy time. Well, Mum, I hope you realize the issue. The issue is... He hardly comes home and suddenly... He seems to have remembered us out of nowhere. When and where are we supposed to meet? At 7 in front of the TV and the first floor lobby of the science lab. Okay, but wait. It's almost 7 now. Don't you hurry. No, it's next week. No, Mum, it's actually next week. Mum, since it always takes so long, I'll go ahead, okay? If I had to wait for her. I never get to eat. Come on, Lan, I know you just can't wait to see your dad. Hey, stop saying that. Jeez. That's a ho! Wait, before I go to the government complex, right? I kind of want to do some shopping. I think I still have some time. Since there isn't a time limit. Let's go to the density. Let's go to the density. A building with no obvious purpose. So, it's an abandoned building then, where ghosts live. Okay. Oh wow, Juge, I just heard the most amazing rumor, Dick. But I got to have some chips to, try it out. So, could you score me a shotgun key, a crossgun key, a spreader key, and an M-cannon key? If you do, I'll, get... Oh. I was about to say no, but then, it's recovered 300. Tell me, Juge, I really need the stuff. Groovy. I mean, I've never heard of anyone say, "Can you help me out there? Can you help me out there, sir?" Groovy. I've never heard anyone use the word groovy that way. But you don't have all the stuff I need. And stash them in your folder. You can trade them from a stash. Don't have the stuff then, like, maybe that's a bummer. Come back when you score the chips, okay? This kid is driving a really hard business. As in a really hard business. Okay. Oh. I think that was about a static. I just touched the surface and I can feel some electric coming out. Yep, that was definitely static. Yeah, we've seen this already. We've seen this already. That's a metro. That's the metro now. That's a print shop. Hey, that's a print shop and a building with no obvious purpose. Well, probably it's a subsidiary of the government building. I'm not sure, but it could be a possibility. I mean, it could be a possibility. It's just a building. If it serves no practical purpose, then it's safe to bet that can't even go in there. Oh, 50% off? 50% off? The Switch 2? 50% off? A very large building, also with no obvious purpose. Yeah, I know we're supposed to meet Dad, but Dad can wait for a few. Oh, fast food. Restaurant. Watching people eat is somehow embarrassing. Block 2. The Navy have its spirit shines far brighter than that of any other I've seen. The light is almost like... Yar. Please. We've had enough of our We've got enough on our plate already. Please, girlie, deal with your own ghosts. Please deal with your own ghosts. We don't have the energy to deal with your ghosts. So please, girlie, do yourself a favor. Do yourself a favor and deal with your own ghosts. Block 3. Yep, I'm trying to get to block 4. So this one's supposed to be block 4, isn't it? It's famous for its electronics industry. And downtown is the center of it all. Kind of feels like a black hole. Nope, and I won't be elaborating. Block 1. Block 1. Okay, that's block 1. I'm trying to look for block 4. That's block 1. This is supposed to be block what? This is supposed to be block... Wait, is it block 3 already? Okay, this is the place I'm looking for. I might have missed a few things here that I've not explored earlier. I mean, there's enough time for tuition before you go meet Dad, right? You wanna hear secrets about Maddie? Sure. The measurements are 33, 20... Huh? Why are you giving me measurements about the teacher? What? 33, 22, 33. You don't care? You will when you're a little older. Ha! No. What the... Wait, what adult gives the measurements of another adult to kids in a tuition center? I think that's enough internet already for today. $140, okay. Well, oops. Never mind that then. That was completely unintentional. That was unintentional. Completely unintentional. Please give me the stuff in here. Oh no, I really don't want to deal with you. Yeah, I kind of forgot I had Max Buster on. I was just trying... Oh! Body burn. You know, that might come in handy later. That might come in handy later. Probably. Since there's nothing in here, we're just gonna go out. Oh. Ooh. Yep. I am confusion. I am confusion. So, we might need to call the police or the special services on this. There's this one interesting teacher giving out the measurements of a sister to school children at your tuition center. There is one lady. I really pity her. I think I finally understand how her villain arc has started. There's one lady who's called Mad. M-A-D-D. Mad. And then you've got your crush. She's called Male. That is a noun for the opposite gender. That's a noun for the opposite gender. And she's named after the electronic letter system. I mean, I could go on and on about this game, but well, this is the most egregious one. How? Why are you giving out your sister's measurements to children at a tuition center? Why? Why, teacher dearest? Why would you do that? Why? You can hear... I think you can hear the sound of my brain cells dying. Slowly but surely. Just playing this game. Dying slowly but surely. Oh. It's one of the situations where the humor just makes you want to cry. Just because. Oh. Still, it's funny. It's really funny. Yeah, I remember watching the anime version for Megaman, but since I didn't play the game a lot, I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't know there's so many. There's so many. There are so many jokes that can be taken out of context for this. Oh, 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 oh. Attack of the Killer Pets. You mean Pet? I mean, this could have been Pet Cemetery by Stephen King. Your pet's navy has died, and your pet's navy has come back to haunt you, and suddenly your screen starts to glow differently, and a figure with long hair crawls out of the screen and sucks your souls. Introducing Pet Cemetery, Rom Cruise. Rom Cruise. Oh boy. I think these jokes will live rent-free in my head for a long time to come. For a long time to come, these jokes will live rent-free in my head. Yeah, this is precisely the stuff I'm losing sleep over. This city has got to be, by far this city has got to be the most confusing cities ever. You come in here, you come in here for about 10 minutes, and then when you leave the city, it's almost like fairyland, You follow a strange sound in the forest. And then you follow a strange sound in the forest. You find a mushroom patch. You accidentally step in a mushroom patch. You reach a different realm. And then when you're finally permitted to return to your realm, you discover 100 years have passed. That's what density feels like. Oh boy! I'm pretty sure nothing ominous will happen at the government complex. Yeah, we've got one cybersecurity issue. You've got mail. Oh dear, now what is it? Some program advance info. While you can advance most programs by collecting chips in a series under one code, B-bomb. Some chips like Gaia won't advance even then. I have some new info that might solve this old problem. It seems you need one more chip A trigger chip to advance. Chipper. That's just the digital version of Kappa. Yeah, it reminds me about that one. That's just the digital version of Kappa. Okay. Read which mail? None of it. I'm having none of it. Totally none of it. Okay, yeah, you look familiar. Fresh fish are on display. Yeah, it smells fishy. The cart has a jack and port. Well, if it has a jack and port, I'm sticking it in. More specifically, I'm telling my brother to stick it in. Because Megaman is supposed to be our brother, isn't it? I'm Masa, the fish dealer. Eat lots of fish, it'll make us smarter. Let me show you, let's match battle. Do I suddenly get more info about... I don't know, do I suddenly get more info about fishes if I next battle you? But I do need the money, okay. I do need the money. Oh. Wait. Defeat Sharkman and... Wait. Okay, I give. Come on, getting those. I am. Here, take this. Power up that Navi of yours. HP memory. Now off with you and watch out for sharks in the net. Oh, I think it's because I've got... okay. I think it's because I've got my Max Buster turned on. Okay, I'm just gonna be a gentleman about this. I'm just gonna take... I'm gonna try it another time. Maybe we'll get even more money. I just remembered that I've got plans. Maybe next time. Ah, well. Well, never mind then. Never mind then. I forgot to turn my Max Buster off because, you know, fighting them viruses in a digital realm can be... Yeah, fighting them viruses in a digital realm can be quite the hassle, so I turn it on. I turn it, and, you know, that's why I turn it on so I can finish all of the viruses much quicker. A party? Tonight? I want to go. Staff only? What a waste of taxpayers' money. And you thought paying taxes would ensure... And you thought by paying taxes your benefits will be guaranteed. Oh well, I've got news for you, lady. Boy, have I got news for you. In the news this week, lady believes that paying taxes will guarantee benefits. Will guarantee her security benefits for the rest of her lives. More at 9. Have I got news for you? I used to watch that. Yeah, because I thought that's funny, and then the other thing that I used to watch is QI. Quite interesting. Welcome to Waterworks. Waters are live. Waters are live. Is it really now, though? It only shows a test pattern. It's beeping. Somehow creepy. You know, my man. You know, boyo. If you find it creepy... If you find this creepy, then... Have I got some news for you? If your creepy threshold is that low... then, I'm pretty sure you'll spontaneously combust when you reach a haunted house. Oh. I'm pretty sure you'll spontaneously combust if you reach a haunted house. I'm just saying. No, really. Anyways. Funny stuff. Funny stuff. Okay. So yeah, alright then. It's gonna be a shorter stream for tonight. And I think we're gonna stop here for now, and we're gonna come back to this game another time. So yeah, thank you. So yeah, thank you all for coming in. And I think I've used up more of my brain energy just by solving the puzzles tonight. So I'm gonna have to send you off for the night. So yeah, it's a much shorter stream for tonight, but I hope you enjoyed it as much as I do. We've lost enough brain cells for tonight, and I need to save my brain cells for tomorrow. Okay, anyways, Okay, here goes. 这才是人生难预料，不想团圆在今朝。回首繁华如梦鸟，残生一线付惊涛。柳暗花明休天笑，伤过心花过自豪。中府大夫如此宝贵我的。昂首藏木塔。Hey, well, I'm gonna have to be heading off for tonight. It's much shorter stream than usual, but yeah, I don't think my brain cells can handle any more of this tonight. Yeah, but I've had fun. Okay, so I'm gonna send you off to someone that I haven't seen in a while. For those of you here who are subscribers, this is sorry, for those of you followers first. Okay, for those of you here who are followers, this is the followers. This is the followers rate message, and this is the subscribers rate message. Okay, I'm gonna have to send you off for the night, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Yeah, hopefully tomorrow. I might change. Yeah, I might just change the schedule for tomorrow because well it depends on how it goes really. Tomorrow, yeah, I think I did push my schedule that I was playing 古剑. Yeah, 古剑 3. I might change it to Silent Hill just for the fun of it. Silent Hill I feel is going to be a long journey. Silent Hill F. I've got to be more specific. If I say only Silent Hill, which one is it? Is it going to be Silent Hill 2 or 3 or is it Silent Hill 4? So yeah, Silent Hill is definitely something it's definitely something. Yeah, it's really fun and we're right in the middle of it already. Although something tells me we're quite close to the end of the first round because uh we're quite near the end of the first round because of how um let me see. We're almost near the end of the first round because we've already reached our own house. And by reaching your own house, I think that's where all things started. And finally, you're confronting your family, and and then you're gonna confront your intoxicated dad, who's intoxicated more often than not, and then mum, who's an enabler, who does nothing much to remedy the situation. I didn't think remedy the situation is the right word, but then she's not doing much to help the situation because, well, dad is always on booze, and yeah, I'm trying to marinate a bit more. I'm trying to marinate a while more, even though, yeah, I'm supposed to be going already. I want to stay a while longer so I can get with you a bit more specifically about Silent Hill F. Okay, so yeah, as I was saying, in Silent Hill F, um, when we've reached our own house already, that means we are going to confront uh, we're gonna confront our own parents and especially our mum, because she not only she enables dad taking the booze, and then more often than not, she inadvertently throws us under the bus just so that dad won't have a temper tantrum. So yeah, there's that. What about there's also let me see, there's also okay, I'm thinking there's also the parts that we've got to prepare for the marriage ceremony. We've already mutilated ourselves for Foxman, already needy. Should be trusting him, but for some reason we keep going back to him. So yeah, there's that. Hmm. So yeah, Foxman. Like it or not, Foxman is always on our tail. Although, I'm kinda I'm kinda waiting for the part where we get to fight our parents as bosses. There's always the only other game where I remember where you're fighting your parents as bosses would be in Silent Hill Origins, where, there's Travis Grady's mom thinking that there are there's another dimension to the mirrors, and there is something beyond the mirrors telling her that Travis is actually Demon Child and that she must kill Travis in order to survive. And then we first go to Cedar Grove fighting the boss. That is our mum, Helen Grady. I still remember it because I played through it many times, and that's I think Silent Hill Origins is my gateway into horror. Silent Hill Origins, and then there's Silent Hill. No, no, no. It's still Silent Hill Origins, um, and then we reach the Lakeside Park, which is just a place with our dad, and that's the place we face our dad. Although, well, Silent Hill Origins feels like it's more campy. It feels more campy, but some parts are scary, especially, my first time entering the house, entering the house in where is it called? Entering the burning house and getting Alessa out. Yeah. Yep, I'm just gonna marinate a while more actually. Oh, yeah, but it's time to go anyway. So yeah, let's send you on a raid. Thank you so much for coming in, and I'll see you the next time. There's someone that I want to say hi to that I haven't visited in a long time. So yeah, I think this is just the right It so happens that I'm getting the chances to meet everyone that I've not met in a long time. So there it goes. Okay, mwah. Thank you lots. Please paste the rate message only once, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye bye.